Welcome back with another video on this channel. I'm Zaheen Nazir and we are doing task 30, which is day 24, the last practical task on Advent of Cyber 2024. Congratulations, you have made it so far. I already started the VM, so let's continue with the task and do it before the time ran out. The city of the Wear Valley has invested in smart lights and heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Havoc. Oh, it was so easy to control the lights and heating remotely following the recent incidents. MaxKitty started monitoring these smart devices communication protocols. Not long after the lights and heating were up and running, mere malware figured out how these devices were controlled and sabotaged them. Luckily, MaxKitty was one step ahead and picked up the malicious commands that had been sent. Can you help MaxKitty figure out which commands were sent? We can then use our findings to update the device's configuration and save the day. Learning objectives. In this task, we will learn about the basics of the MQTT protocol, how to use Wireshark to analyze MQTT traffic, and reverse engineering a simple network protocol. How smart is smart? Smart devices make our lives very easy. We no longer physically need to move and turn on or off a switch to control them. With smart Havoc systems, we can maintain the temperature of our homes and ensure they are not too cold or too hot when we come home from outside. Smart vacuum cleaners can clean our house while we work on other things or go out for dinner. Many smart devices come with apps that allow us to control them using our mobile phones. Even better, since these devices can be controlled remotely through apps and interfaces connected to the internet, we can make their designs more minimalistic and aesthetically independent, and the need for adding switches or controls on the device itself is minimized. Is it smart? While they make our lives easier, most smart devices need a network connection to provide control to the users. Many smart devices are controlled over the internet, hence the term Internet of the Things or IoTs. Which from a security point of view means that anyone can potentially take control of these devices. We can limit the exposure of these devices by adding security controls such as network isolation and authentication mechanisms. Still, if we fail to do so, the results can be catastrophic. However, the most secure system is a system that is shut down but that does not deter us from using different systems to help us out in our daily lives. And the same should be the case with the smart devices. Instead, we can ensure that we understand how our smart devices work and have adequate security setup for them. Okay, I don't see any YouTube walkthrough for that. The language of IoT. Although different IoT and smart devices use various programming languages depending on the platform and vendor, they often need to speak the same language to be able to communicate with each other. For example, while IoT devices might use C++ or Java to talk to the compiler and underlying hardware, they will need a language like HTTP or MQTT to talk with your system or mobile devices. How to speak MQTT? MQTT stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. It is a language very commonly used in the IoT devices for communication purposes. It works on a publish-subscribe model where any client device can publish messages and other client devices can subscribe to the messages if they are related to the topics of the interest. An MQTT broker connects the different clients and publishing and subscribing to the messages. It's a kind of similar to Kafka or something, but it was there before even Kafka. I think I used it in maybe 10 years ago. To further understand MQTT, let's explore some key concepts used in the MQTT protocol. MQTT client, MQTT clients are IoT devices such as sensors, controllers that publish or subscribe to messages using MQTT protocol. For example, a temperature sensor can be a client that publishes temperature sensors at different places. A Havik controller can also act as the client that subscribes to messages from temperature sensors and returns the Havik system on or off based on the input received. MQTT broker. So we have client, we have broker, we have topics. A broker receives messages from publishing clients and distributes them to the subscribing clients based on their preferences. MQTT topics. Topics are used to classify the different types of messages. Clients can subscribe to messages based on the topics of interest. For example, a temperature sensor sending temperature reading can use the topic of room temperature, while a Havik controller would subscribe to the message under the topic of room temperature. However, a light sensor can publish messages with the topic light readings, as Havik controller does not need to subscribe to this topic. On the other hand, a light controller would subscribe to the light readings but not to the topic of the room temperature. So connected to the machine, we already done so. This is the user and password demonstration. Learning about the protocol theoretically can be confusing. Let's see how it works in practice. The files related to this task are in the desktop MQTT same. So here we go. The walkthrough and the challenge files are shown in the terminal below. Okay, let's open a terminal here. They're saying that just run tree command. So we run the tree command. So we get all the files available here. As we discussed, different IoT devices communicate with each other using MQTT, a network protocol. Therefore, we must monitor network communication to see what is going on. We will use the Wireshark to monitor the network communication. On the left side, we can click the Wireshark. All right. So we have Wireshark. Okay. Look to start the Wireshark. On the home screen, we can select any of the network interface to see the traffic for all the network interfaces. Let's go with any. Here we go. Wow, we have a lot of traffic going on already. The screenshot below shows the traffic from all interfaces on the network, as we have selected any for the network interface. Since we only want to see traffic from the MQTT protocol, we can filter for this protocol. Only to do that, we can just type MQTT. Okay, so we don't have any traffic here. There will be no traffic for now, as no MQTT broker or client is running. Let's start the MQTT broker and client to see the traffic. For that, there is a shortcut for directory on the desktop named link to MQTT. The directory has different scripts in it. We will start the walkthrough.sh script to learn how the MQTT protocol works. All right, so here we go. So walkthrough, cd walkthrough, and then we need to run the walkthrough. Here we go. Version is running. Once we run it, 3 windows will pop up. The windows with the red text in the MQTT broker, the one with the blue text is the MQTT client, and the third is the application UI. You might see as the end user. We can look at the logs on each of these windows if we like, but as an end user, we will only interact with the application UI. All right. Currently, the application is in automatic mode. The header is off. The target temperature is 22 degree, and the current temperature is 22.3 degrees. We would know all of this. Let's see here. So these are all the MQTT telemetry transport here. We have message, and we have different flags here as well. All right. This is message which is published or whatnot. Okay. Now, if you do not see any traffic in the Wireshark, close all the window and restart your steps. Yeah, I see that. I see. Let me minimize it and go back to this one. All right. So 22.1. The first two events shows the connection established, show the basically connect command. How would we know? And the connect ag text. Yeah, yes. So the first two commands, let's see. Yeah, we have connect command and connect ag, and then subscribe, request to home temperature and home temperature set, and then we are subscribing to IDs 3 and home heater. Wow. And text, and the next two events show the one of the client wants to subscribe to the home temperature topic shown in the square brackets. This must be have a controller which needs to know the temperature to turn the heater on and off. Below we can see the messages published by different clients with their topic in the square bracket. The events from the home temperature topics are from the temperature sensor, and the events from the home heater are published by the Havoc controller. The screenshot below shows the details of the home temperature topic message. Yeah, so this is home temperature. So what is the value here? Okay, let me see it in a big window. Maybe we will be able to see where is the pane, man? The other pane. Yeah, okay, it is down here. Okay, so temperature is 9 point something, right? All right, moving forward. In the lower pane, we can see that it is published a temperature of minus 9.68 and whatnot. That is very cold. Therefore, we see a message from the heater right after the temperature is broadcast. This message shows that the heater was turned on, as seen in the highlighted part in the lowercase. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Let's open it in here. So heater, and home heater is on, right? On and on, and then temperature is increasing, as you can see, and this is the current temperature. This is on 22, off, and then off, and then temperature 21, heater is on again. So this is how it will go from here. All right, the illustration shows illustration below shows the overall communication between the heater controller and the temperature sensor, as we have detected the Wireshark communication. We have temperature sensor published temperature is equal to 22, MQTT broker is publish heater off, heater controller, and subscribe temperature to 22 degrees. Before proceeding the challenge, I quit all the Havoc controller script using Ctrl+C for the window with the red text. It is time to use our knowledge to fix things. Okay. With the red text, this is the bash, and Ctrl+C. So broker is off now. No, the publishing is off now, and we still have broker here. Alright, good. Now we understand how the MQTT publish subscribe model works. With a broker, MaxCT can use our help. The light have gone off in all the major factories and halls, Mere malware has sabotaged the lighting system implemented by a contractor company. Their support will take some time to respond as it is the holiday season. Biomax Security needs to get the lights back on now. To see what Mere malware has done, we can run the script challenge.sh as shown below. This will open 3 windows including the lights controller interface. Okay, so light controller interface. We need to go with the challenge now. ls we need to go to the challenge. Let me make a little bit bigger. cd challenge, and what we have here, let's execute the challenge. Here we go. We have different windows. We had light is off, and this is the execution, and then we have red window as well. All right. We can see the light controller interface. However, nothing works. There is no way to turn the lights back on. Now that we have basic knowledge of the MQTT protocol, we must find a command to turn the lights back on. The challenge.pcapng file is inside the challenge directory. This packet capture file contains various MQTT protocol messages related to the turning the lights on and off. Start the Wireshark, then go to the file menu and choose open. Locate the challenge.pcapng file and open it in the Wireshark to take a closer look. Sure. So we need to open our file Wireshark, another instance. One is monitoring. So yeah, we already have a challenge.pcap. Here we go. We need MQTT information only. So here is requesting, here is publishing. Here are all the messages, but I don't see any message which basically giving the on and off. Yeah, let's see. Okay, you plan to publish a message to MQTT broker in order to turn on the lights. As a result, all the lights devices subscribe to the MQTT broker will turn their lights on. You can achieve this from the command line using the mosquito_pub command. Consider the following example: mosquito -h localhost -t some topic -m. Okay, so we are publishing a message under a specific topic to a broker. All right, so this is mosquito_pub is the command line utility to publish on MQTT message. The local refers to MQTT broker, which is localhost. In this task, -t is some specific topic. Message send the message on and off. To determine the correct topic and message to turn on the lights, you must study the captured packets in the challenge.pcapng file. Once you figure it out, ensure you are running the challenge.ch and use mosquito_pub to publish a message to turn on the lights. Once you successfully manage to turn on the lights, a flag will appear on the lights controller interface. Okay, so let's take this information. Let's go back and start the terminal. And here we go. So we need to subscribe. This message, I think this is encoded or something, right? Let's see, the focus on the published message packets. Public message packet. So this is published message. Okay, so we are subscribing to 1, we are subscribing to 2, and we are subscribing to 3. So these are the topics, but the topics name are different. Then we are sending the messages to 0, what about this, on, ON, as you can see here, right? This is on, and this is 0 mean off. So what we need to do is, what is the flag? Okay, so we need to determine the correct topic and message to turn on the lights. So as we can see, okay, so we have off, and we have, what about this, on. Okay, so we need to send this particular message, by the way, and the topic is, here is the topic. Copy the value, and let's put it in, do I have some kind of notepad here? Accessory, Paloma. So here we go, we have Paloma here. So let's put, this is the topic, and message is this one, which is to make it on value. Here we go, and the command that we need to run is this one, right? Okay, so topic is this one, so let's put the values. Copy, and message is this one, which will make it on 6F6E. All right, so let's run this command and let's see what happens. Where is my terminal, by the way? Here is my terminal. Let's put our message here and let's see what happens. Okay, so the message went on. Lights are switch on and off. Lights are 6F6E. What if I put like on? What happens in this case? Lights are on now. Focus on the publish message packet. Okay. So I don't see any flag here, but maybe it is in here. Not in here, maybe it is in here. And the last one is go to the yeah, here we publish the messages. Okay, wait a moment. Let's do one thing. I need to, for example, let's close this one. We don't need any traffic coming from here, so we close all of this. Now we did one thing here. Let's create another one. What if we switch on the lights? What happens? Lights are on. As per here, lights are on. So do we get any flag here? Or disconnected. This. Lights are on as per here. Such as on and off. We done. So okay, let's have the other topics as well. So we have topics here. This was the first one. We have this one as well. So here we go. Copy value and let's put it here. Paste. Here is the topic. Paste. And let's run this command and let's see what happens. Okay, we have another one. Come on, what happened to my machine? Not able to find and focus on the publish message packets. I did focus on the okay, started. What is going on, guys? Let me come back once I found the flag. So what I learned is we need to pass on in smaller case, so it should work. So I'm about to run this command here and let's see what happens. So here we go. So once you pass the on as O in capital, so this command will work just fine. And here is our flag. How can I copy it, by the way? So let me type it here so we can copy it from here. THM LIGH 75ON dash Day24 VED, and here is our flag. Hopefully, if I did not mistype anything here. Answer is not correct. Oh, 54 maybe, not 64. Yeah, here we go. So we have completed all the tasks in our Advent to Cyber room. You can just go along and read through it. I'm just wanted to complete all of these tasks. And what is the flag you get at the end of the survey? Which survey? You can access the survey here. Really? We need to. So once you complete your survey, they will give you a flag that we will be back in 2025, and you click on the correct answer and you are golden. So I completed this room. It was really awesome experience. Hopefully you have completed it before 31st. For me, it is already the new year started, so happy new year to everybody, and I hope that this year will bring you a lot of joys and success, and I hope you complete these rooms before I publish all these rooms, because we were just running to complete all of these rooms before the new year. So we are able to complete it before UK time. I think in the UK time now, we still, yeah, it's still 31st December. So for us, we completed everything before time, 3 hours before we started from the very first day, but we did not follow through. But at the end of the day, we ran through all of these rooms. So hopefully you have done as well. So thank you guys. Happy New Year. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Help us build the community. We have a very humble community, 200 plus people right now. Maybe in 2024 we target to have at least 10,000, 10 to 15,000, hopefully. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please put it in the comment section down below, or you can communicate with me on my X handle, which is Zahir_Nazir_, and you can reach out to me with any suggestions that you have, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.